Good morning, everybody, yarn lovers. Welcome. This is episode 9 of Yarning with Mimi. This is my podcast about knitting, crochet, and all things yarny, and my love and passion for those things. Welcome to any new viewers. If you've just happened to come across the podcast, I hope you like what you see and what you hear. If you do, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Welcome to returning viewers. Thank you very much for coming back to spend a little time with me. I really do appreciate your support. My name is Sherry Ann, also known as Mimi. That is what my grandchildren call me, and this is why this is called Yarning with Mimi. I'm coming to you from Harlingen, Texas. It's the southmost part of Texas, really close to the Mexican border. We're expecting some cool weather. I think that probably means down in the 60s or 50s, but it's still pretty hot right now. So I'm just super happy that I'm in my room, my studio, with my air condition and my fan going. Okay, this is the part of the podcast where I let you know where you can find me. Go ahead and hop on over to Instagram. I am sawood62 on Instagram. I do have a Facebook page, Yarning with Mimi. Please go over there and request to join. I'm trying to build the membership of that group. And then also, if you should wish to shoot me an email, I am on Gmail, yarningwithmimi@gmail.com. Okay, we're going to just hop right into it. I'm going to give you an update on Mimi's Kind Knits. Mimi's Kind Knits is my small nonprofit company that I formed a couple of years ago, 3 years ago now actually. Because I've had to file three years. So anyways, it is a very small company. It's just a one-man show, me. I do a lot of charity knitting and charity crochet and donate pretty much everything that I make. So I am currently working with the school district. They have requested some hats. So I was able to make another 10 hats these past couple of weeks. I'm concentrating on boy hats right now because I do have a lot of pretty girly hats made. And so I need to get some boy hats ready. Most of this yarn is Red Heart Super Saver Stripes or I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is a really nice one. It's a Tweety. I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. I did get a request a while back to maybe do a tutorial on how I do my hats, and I think I will consider doing that when I figure out how to get the camera pointed where I need it to be pointed. Very simple pattern that I've developed over the course of making tons of hats from different patterns. I've just recently discovered chunky yarn and large needles. This is a hat that I'm experimenting with right now. It is, oops, I dropped my yarn. It is the Michaels brand Loops and Threads Charisma. It is 100% acrylic, machine wash and dryable. It is a bulky number 5. And what I'm experimenting with is to see if I can crank these out quicker than the other ones. The other ones I use 60 stitches, and this one I'm only using 40. And I'm thinking it's looking a little big. So I'll get this one finished and see how it turns out and then take it from there. At the beginning of this month, I was able to donate approximately 200 preemie beanies to a local hospital here for their newborn intensive care. They were very well received, and I actually did get a request from the director of the volunteer services for some blankets and matching beanies, because what they like to do is put together little care packages for the new moms and give it to them when they're being discharged. So I am, of course, very happy to oblige. They do want blankets for both the NICU and also the newborn intensive care unit. So here are a couple more preemie blankets that I've made. I don't know if you can see that. That's one. It could be for a boy or girl, probably girl because there's pink in it. And this one is for a little boy. This one is really cute for a little girl. So I was able to get 3 more of those blankets made. And I'm currently working on a larger blanket. Here is one for a newborn. And this is just a granny square blanket. I am making it with the Mandela yarn. This is a weight 3, and these are about, I think these are like 4 something at Walmart, and it's taking 2 balls to make one of the larger blankets. Another thing that I'm working on for the hospital for the nurseries are some sweater sets that I'm making. So here's a cute little boy sweater. Another little boy. One for a little girl. I have this lavender one. And then this one I think turned out to be pretty cute. I think it's probably my favorite one. And they each have seamings going up the front border with one button up here. These are crocheted. They have matching hats. Here's the matching hat to my favorite one so far. And then for the lavender one, the little boy hats, I make the rim on the bottom of the hat just a little different. I do the crab stitch or the reverse stockinette stitch, whereas for the little girls I do a little ruffle on the bottom. I do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in each stitch across. That pattern for the newborn jacket, it is actually called a newborn jacket. It is a free pattern by Yarnspirations, and you can get a really super easy tutorial. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd does this sweater as a tutorial, and I'm telling you, you can whip it up in just a few hours. It's really super simple. All you need to know are the double crochet and single crochet stitches. Okay, so I would now jump into finished objects, my FOs, but I just really pretty much showed them all to you, the sweaters and the blankets and the little beanie hats. I do have another hat on the needles. These are ready to be bound off and weave in my thread. I do have another baby blanket on the needles, and I've already started another sweater. I'm currently working on a sweater for my friend at work for her little boy. She just had a baby a few months ago. So I'm working on a larger size sweater for him. And then I am experimenting with another pattern that I found for a size 4 hooded sweater for her daughter. Okay, now we're going to jump into acquisitions. This is actually going to be probably a pretty short episode because, like I say, I've really just been truly concentrating on my charity knitting for the couple of projects that I have on the go right now. I have not had to go out and buy much yarn because I do have a pretty good collection of yarn for my charity knitting. I do get that from Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby and Walmart. I use, for the most part, 100% acrylic yarn for my charity knitting because you never know who gets it. They may not know how to take care of woolen products, and so you want to make something that's easy care. machine wash and dryable, and everything that I'm making for charity knitting are easy care items and machine wash and dryable. So I did mention on a previous episode that I entered a giveaway. Debbie with the Canadian Crocheter had reached her 1,000 subscribers and had a giveaway. So I entered and I won. Anyways, look at this. Let me see if I can get this here. Look at this box. This box came all the way from Canada. Debbie was more than generous in putting this little giveaway together. Oh my goodness, I was so excited when I got this box. There's so much yarn in here. I have plenty of yarn to do my charity blankets with, and some really nice sweaters. So Debbie, thank you so much. It was so exciting opening this box and seeing everything that's in it. So I'm going to take some of the yarns out and show you what Debbie put together. So excuse me for bending over. But here is Beehive Baby Chunky. And all this yarn is Canadian yarn. She sent, let me see, this is 70% nylon, 70% acrylic, 30% nylon. It's 100 grams, and it is Patton's Beehive Baby Chunky, a number 5, machine wash and dry. And this colorway is called Bigger Beige, and she sent 3. Then there is Bernat Alpaca. Bernat Alpaca. It is also a bulky 5, and this color is peony, and she sent 3 of those. It's going to be a beautiful sweater. Here is Bernat Baby Coordinates, and this colorway is Funny Prints, a nice boy color for a blanket. 2 of those. I would love to go shopping with Miss Debbie. And then we have, I'm not sure what the brand name of this one is. It just has the tent sale soft worsted label on it. It is a yellow color. This is weight 4. It is so soft. I cannot get over it. I'm thinking it's baby yarn. It's not a thick 4. It's closer to a 3 in my opinion. So I'll be using those for the baby blankets for the hospital. And then, so that was the yellow one. Here is aqua blue. 3 of those. Here is, and these are all 100% acrylic. Here's a number 4. This is called Mauve. It doesn't look very mauve-y to me. It looks pretty blue. But that's what they call it, Mauve. 2 of those. Then she sent me a bag full of different cottons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cottons in this bag. And look at this. Fintex Chunky. This is a bulky 5. It is machine washable and dryable, made in Canada. It's 100% acrylic, and it has no dye lot. It's called Soft Lilac, and this is 14 ounces, 642 yards. She sent 2 of the lilac and 1 of the purple, so I got 3 of these monster balls of yarn, and I'm currently making a hooded jacket out of one of these right now. So wasn't that a haul? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I still just cannot get over it. Debbie, you were more than generous in putting this package together. I'm so thankful for you. I just love you. Thank you so much. I will certainly put your yarn to very good use and do you proud. Well, on my last podcast, I did mention to you that our local Elks Lodge was starting to hold indoor market days. So I was really excited to be able to participate in that. My daughter and I got a table. We got a very good table at the entranceway. We set our items up. She made some bath bombs. But wouldn't you know it, that day it just poured down rain for at least half of the market days. And it was the very first one. I'm not sure if it was very well advertised. There weren't a whole lot of vendors and the traffic was very low, so we didn't get very many sales. I think everybody was really a little bit disappointed. But I'm just trying to remember it was just the first one. Word of mouth needs to get out, and hopefully the traffic will pick up. I did sell 2 items. I sold a cuddler, one of my amigurumis with the safety eyes and nose, and I also sold a child's beanie. So I did make a little bit of money, enough to put some gas in the car, I guess, so can't complain about that. But hopefully next month, well, next month is now, this month, on the 27th is the next one. Hopefully on the 27th we'll have more traffic and do a little better. But, you know, worst comes to worst, I will just continue doing what I'm doing and just keep going with my charity knitting if I don't sell anything. But when I do sell stuff, that money just goes right back into getting more yarn for my charity knitting. So it's a circle, or a cycle, I should say. Anyways, that is it for this episode. We're only at less than 17 minutes, but I did want to pop on and say hi. It's been 3 weeks. Please, again, remember to subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you will be notified of future episodes. Welcome again to new viewers, and thank you again to returning viewers. I really do appreciate your support. I forgot to check this morning, but I think I'm at 70 or 70 something subscribers. I'm really trying to get up to 100. I'd like to have a giveaway, and I'd also would like to do something fun. If you want to do a crochet or knit along or some kind of make along, or I can come up with a challenge for us, let me know what you would like to do so I can put something together for us to work on together. Anyways, please remember to show kindness, spread kindness. Happy Yarning Day. Bye-bye for now.